This is part 2 of a 6-part parenting series. In this video, I will be addressing the uninvolved parent. Before we start, I would like to say that this series is strictly meant to raise awareness on our parenting through factual research and information so that we can have the mental health and support needed to heal. This video not only speaks to the youth of my age, but also to the grown-ups desperately needing this information in today's world. With that disclaimer made known, let's be educated. According to clinical psychologist Megan Downey, in a Very Well Family article, she explains the uninvolved parenting style. Uninvolved parenting is a parenting style in which a parent does not meet the needs of their child. The parent provides little guidance, discipline, responsiveness, or nurturance to the child. An Insider article also supports the characteristics of this style. It states, an uninvolved parent rarely responds to a child's needs or desires beyond providing basic necessities like clothing, food, and housing. Uninvolved parents also place few expectations or demands on children and rarely interfere with their decisions or become involved in their lives. For example, an uninvolved parent may respond to a child asking to go to a friend's house after school by saying, "Go ahead," without asking where they'll be, who they'll be with, or when they plan to come home. Just from what we already covered on this parenting style, you can infer that this unresponsive distance affects both the parent and child alike. Due to life stressors such as work responsibilities, mental health challenges, and socioeconomic factors, our overworked parents aren't able to give our kids the attention they need. It's so easy to pass judgment on these parents, but sometimes we never know how overwhelmed they can be with personal affairs that severely limit this child-caregiver relationship. Whether these parents know it or not, that they are setting this uninvolved model for their children, the long-term negative consequences still greatly affect our youth. One major disadvantage of our kids being subjected to this parenting style is that it results in poor academic performance. Uninvolved parents may not set rules around kids completing their homework, and in some cases, even attending school. According to a Brightside, Ohio article, it states, studies have shown that better academic performance and high aptitude in science, math, technology, engineering, and business are a result of spatial skills and intelligence. Since uninvolved parents are not actively involved in raising their children, the activities that usually help stimulate this brain and motor development are not being taught. As you can see, parental involvement in school plays a great role in our kids' academic success. Therefore, neglectful caregivers put their children at an academic disadvantage as they fail to teach their kids the skills needed to excel, such as time management and priorities. Another repercussion of this style on our kids is that it is more likely to increase the risk of substance use. Because these children have no parental leading figure to guide them, their exposed surroundings easily influence them to abuse substances such as alcohol, cigarettes, and marijuana. This component also ties into the alarming mental health issues created by this parenting style, as these children are more likely to suffer and withdraw from social connection. Social isolation and loneliness may then increase the risk of developing mental health issues like depression and anxiety. Additional disadvantages, such as increased behavioral problems and low self-esteem, are the final drawbacks of this parenting style. With behavioral problems, kids who don't receive attention from their parents are more likely to fetch attention from others by acting out in school or picking fights with other kids. With low self-esteem, children of uninvolved parents may feel unimportant and unloved due to the lack of parental attention missing from their lives. These children get no messages of recognition or feedback for their achievements, which as a result causes a deprivation in their confidence and self-worth. From hearing this information, you may be shocked as a viewer to discover all of the damaging effects for our youth being raised under this parenting style. It is true that kids with uninvolved parents do tend to learn self-reliance at an early age and know how to take care of their basic needs. However, Studies have shown that there are more negative than positive effects of this parenting style on a child's well-being. So, what is the call to action here? What can be done to prevent the damaging effects of this parenting style on our youth? What is something that we can try together as a community to provide the best for our kids and our mental health? As a teenager who's had an uninvolved parent, I understand the struggle and isolation that both our grown-ups and children have felt when we've experienced being stuck without the caring nurture of a loving support system. Therefore, let's offer the powerful parenting awareness solutions that we can try together that will help us be more present in our children's lives. Our first solution is that it's absolutely essential that more of our parents be informed about this parenting style and its detrimental effects. Having this awareness by itself is an indicator that you are making a great first step to being the parent your child needs. Myra Mendez, a licensed psychotherapist, shows that I'm not making up these statements. She says, first of all, just being aware of how this parenting style may have impacted you and looking to make some changes is a vital first step. Recovery from this parenting style begins by becoming aware of the negative parenting behaviors you were exposed to, considering how you've embodied them, and reflecting on how they've impacted your life. Finally, the last parenting solution that I would like to leave for you viewers is therapy. Professional therapy is needed for both our children and parents in order to heal mentally, physically, and emotionally, so that our caregivers can be able to provide the best life for our kids, stress and burnout free. It's important to note here that every household is different with its own challenges and struggles. Both single parent and two-parent homes face their own troubles that make it hard for these caregivers to be actively present in their children's lives. Therefore, the one-on-one therapy and coaching is absolutely needed in order to bring healing and restoration desired for our families. According to multiple articles of research, they all state the same thing. A Choosing Therapy article affirms, for those who grew up with neglectful or uninvolved parents, therapy can help you process the impact of your childhood with a focus on moving forward. It can also help you recover from the harmful effects of your youth and learn ways to be a better, more effective parent for your children. You can find the right therapist by speaking with your healthcare provider, asking family and friends for recommendations, or contacting your health insurance company. It is never too late to make positive changes for yourself and family. A Healthline article also adds about the importance of counseling. It might help to seek counseling to deal with any mental health problems, past abuse, or other issues that prevent establishing an emotional bond with your child. If you're interested in developing that bond, the desire itself is a great first step. Talk to your healthcare provider about what you can do to add healthy nurturing to your family dynamic, and know that you're on the way to being the parent your child needs. This ends part 2. In the next video, we will talk about the permissive parent. If you haven't already subscribed, please subscribe and click the notification bell so that you can know when this video will be made available. Thank you for viewing. See you in the next video.